chemical kinetics. So we start with the new lesson. The lesson is chemical kinetics. Okay. So it's a very easy chapter, and you can expect mathematical problems from this chapter. Okay. So while we are getting into the chapter simultaneously, page by page we will be going. While we are going only, we will do the in-text questions as well as the textbook example sums also will be given in between the pages, and those example sums along with in-text sums also we will do, so that you will have a better practice, and you can expect compulsory 3-mark question, problem based question. Okay, one 3-mark question, problem based. Similarly, in your NEET and in IIT examination, JEE main and advanced question papers and all, you can expect lots of mathematical problems for this chemical kinetics. It's one of the very important chapter as far as JEE main, advanced and IIT examinations are concerned. So we will listen very carefully about this chapter. Now, I will tell you the introductory part of this chemical kinetics. So this chemical kinetics will be has been evolved from the concept of thermodynamics. You have studied this chapter in the 11th standard, and similarly from chemical equilibrium. And from these two chapters, the chemical kinetics have came into existence. Chemical kinetics have come into existence. Okay. Now, what is this thermodynamics states? The thermodynamics explains about the feasibility of the reactions. What is meant by feasibility? Feasibility means possibility. Feasibility of the reaction. So, the reactants react to give rise to the formation of a product. The reactant should react and it should give rise to the formation of a product. For that, what are all the feasible conditions, possibilities? Say for example, if the reaction to be spontaneous, then the delta G value, delta G is the change in free energy. Change in Gibbs free energy value should be negative. Upper delta G value negative reaction spontaneous. Upper reaction spontaneous depends on the Gibbs free energy. Upper Gibbs free energy it is a condition, it is a criteria, it is one of the factors to determine the feasibility of a reaction. So the feasibility of a reaction is determined from the thermodynamics. Now coming to the chemical reaction, chemical equilibrium. So chemical equilibrium explains about the extent to which reaction occurs. The extent to which the reaction occurs. And similarly, the chemical equilibrium explains about the reversible or irreversible nature of the chemical reaction. Irreversible nature of the chemical reaction. Third thing, the chemical equilibrium. From the chemical equilibrium, we can predict the concentration of the reactant and the product. Concentration of the reactant as well as concentration of the product. The thermodynamics, feasibility of the reaction. Chemical equilibrium, the extent to which the reaction occurs, and the extent depends on whether reversible or irreversible. Concentration of the reactant involved by concentration of the product form. So this is about the equilibrium concept. In the reaction proceed whether these two factors alone, thermodynamics principles and chemical equilibrium principle alone will be sufficient for the chemical reaction to take place. Additional knowledge is required. That knowledge is called as chemical kinetics. The chemical kinetics explains about the rate of the chemical reaction. What is the rate? Rate is nothing but it is a speed. It is a speed of the reactant speed of the chemical reaction is playing a significant role. So feasibility of the reaction or chemical reaction என்னென்ன factors depend ஆயிருக்கு, ஒரு complete detail of the chemical reaction நம்ம தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும்னா என்னென்ன டாபிக் உள்ள போகணும், thermodynamics உள்ள போகணும், chemical equilibrium உள்ள போகணும், chemical kinetics உள்ள போகணும். What is this thermodynamics? Explains about the feasibility of the chemical reaction. What is chemical equilibrium? It explains about the extent to which the chemical reaction takes place. Chemical kinetics explains about the rate of chemical reaction. Okay, so in case of chemical kinetics, we can know about both factors, two factors. Two factors we can know about water, we can know about the two factors and the two factors and then the factors one is called as macro level factors, the other one is called as micro level factors. Macro level factors and micro level factors. In this macro level factors, we have to analyze about the analyzing of reactants and products. Analyzing the reactants and products. At the micro level, we must know about the mechanisms, the various mechanisms or the conditions required for collision and orientation of the reactants. Chemical kinetics depends on two factors. என்ன factors ஒரு chemical reaction ல ரெண்டு factor depend பண்ணிருக்கு. என்னென்ன ரெண்டு factors? One, macro level analysis தெரிஞ்சுக்கக்கூடிய chemical kinetics மூலமா micro level ல நம்ம details தெரிஞ்சுக்க முடியும். Macro level factors என்னன்னு பார்த்தேன்னா about the reactants and the products. What type of reactant, whether it's a gas, the states of the reactant அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம் இல்லையா, என்ன molar concentration எடுக்கிறோம், என்ன partial pressure நம்ம எடுத்துறோம். So the analysis of the reactant, so what will be the product that we will get. So இது analysis of the reactants and the products. Macro level. Micro level analysis is the mechanism. Kinetics ல இருக்கக்கூடிய mechanism. என்ன mechanism? எப்படி அந்த reactant molecules எல்லாம் ஒண்ணு கொலாய்ட் ஆகி products கொடுக்குது. And what is the nature of orientation of the reactant molecules in order to give rise to the formation of a product. So இது micro level analysis. So macro level factors, micro level factors. இந்த ரெண்டு factors from the chemical kinetics we can easily identify, we can learn. Understood? So what you have to keep in mind, first one is what? Thermodynamics. Thermodynamics, feasibility of the chemical reaction. Chemical equilibrium, the extent to which the chemical reaction has taken place. So from the chemical equilibrium we can find out water, we can know about whether the reaction is reversible or irreversible. Similarly, the concentration of the reactants in the product. Third one is what? Chemical kinetics. What is the chemical kinetics? The rate of the chemical reaction, the rate at which the chemical reaction has taken place. That can be learned from the chemical kinetics. Rate means what? The speed. Whether it is instantaneous, whether it is a moderate, whether it is a fast, whether it is a slow. So all the details we can be knowing. இது மட்டுமா chemical kinetics நம்ம தெரிஞ்சுக்க முடியும்? இது போக தெரிஞ்சுக்க வேண்டிய two factors we have. One is micro level factor, the other one is macro level factor. Macro level factor explains about the nature of the reactant molecules as well as the product molecules. Micro level factor will explain about the mechanisms involved in the formation of orientation, in the formation of a collision, giving rise to the formation of a products. Okay, now the next will go for the various examples of chemical kinetics. The reactions will be various examples. The examples just book la kudukude NCERT book la kudukude, so some examples we will see now. First, the spoilage of food. First example, spoilage of food. Now, idellame chemical kinetics. Inge thermodynamics principle irukku, chemical equilibrium irukku, chemical kinetics irukku. Evlo fast the food particles are getting contaminated. How fast the food particles have got rotten. It's getting rotten, isn't it? So evlo change nadakudhu. Whether it is a fast or otherwise slow or very slow or moderate, like that. Say for example, the setting of dental filling, we go to a dentist and doctor will do the root canal treatment, and once after that he will be cementing, isn't it? So once when the cement is getting filled in the teeth, then the cement will get set. How fast the setting of the cement is getting happening, then again we have to go for the chemical kinetics. Now coming to the third one, that is inversion reaction of cane sugar and hydrolysis of starch. And what we have? Hydrolysis of starch. So this is nothing but, which is a very moderate reaction. It's an average reaction, so not a moderate reaction. Whereas setting of dental filling, it is a very slow process, and similarly spoilage of food also a slow process. Now, third one, based on the thermodynamic principles, it has been said that conversion of diamond to graphite, this is nothing but it is a very slow reaction. So this is thermodynamics principle प्रकार diamond to graphite it takes millions of years to convert, to make this diamond to get converted into a graphite. So it's a very slow reaction. And similarly, the rusting of iron, when it is exposed to the humidity or moisture or air, so the rusting of iron. Again, this rusting of iron is a very slow reaction. There is a fast reaction, that is, say for example, you take the silver nitrate on treatment with sodium chloride, it gives rise to the formation of silver chloride. The silver chloride is give rise to the formation of a cloudy white precipitate. It's nothing but it is a cloudy white precipitate plus sodium nitrate. So formation of the silver chloride, it is a very fast reaction. It is a very fast reaction. Instantaneous reactions are the very fast reaction. So these are some of the examples of the chemical kinetics reaction. So if I interactive part, thermodynamics, chemical equilibrium, chemical kinetics, chemical kinetics were today various examples. Okay, now next topic, we go to the theory part, formulas and theory for sums. Next topic what we have is rate of chemical. This is very important topic, rate of chemical reaction. Now see, the reactants react giving rise to the formation of a product. So here it needs the time. So time taken. Right as time taken. For what the time has been taken? In order to convert the reactant to a product. So reactant reacts to give rise to the formation of a product under a particular time. So now this reactants R is nothing but what? It is the reactants. The reactants are how I am representing R, concentration of R. Okay, the rate of chemical reaction depends on the concentration of R. In the square bracket the heading implies what? Concentration of the reactant. Now coming to the product. So when you come to the product, it is nothing but it is a product, isn't it? When you come to a product, again concentration of the product. Isn't it? Now concentration of the reactant will get changed, and the change implied by delta concentration of R and the product of the concentration also will get changed. Now A change so it becomes delta P. Now next one is what? T, time. So time. And the time, how I am representing? It is being represented in the form of, that is delta P. Now delta T. Here it is delta P. Here it is delta R. And what is this delta R represents? Delta R represents change in concentration of the reactants. Now see, first point, I have to reactants to product under a particular time period. So R is nothing but reactants. So R reactant concentration will be changed. So delta will change in concentration of the reactant. P is a product. So delta will change in the concentration of the product. Time is delta T. That is change in time. Now we go to the first one. What is that? Delta R. Delta R. What is this delta R implies? Change in concentration of the reactants. So change in concentration of the reactants can be written as minus R2 minus R1. Okay. Now I don't know clear if we bracket understanding I represent it like this. So what is this implies? In the minus indicates the disappearance of the reactants. The disappearance of reactants. What is the disappearance of the reactants? So when the reaction about to start, reaction proceed आगे. अब what is the concentration of the reactant here? 100% concentration appear. What will be the concentration of the product? It is 0%. என்ன சொன்னேன்? Reaction as it gets start, didn't start, isn't it? Did not get start. So therefore, the concentration of the reactant remains as it's 100%. Concentration of the product 0. अब the reaction கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமா நான் start பண்றேன். Start பண்ண உடனே what will happen? The concentration of the reactant goes on decreases. அப்புறம் there will be increase in the concentration of the product. அப்ப 100 to 99, 98, 97, 96, 94 like that, the concentration of the reactant goes on decrease. Simultaneously there will be increase in the concentration of the product. Correct? Concentration of the reactant will get decreased. Therefore, concentration of the product goes on increases. அதுதான் என்ன பண்றது? வெறும் reactant போடாம change in concentration of the reactant. Change in concentration of the reactant எப்படி இருக்கு? நெகட்டிவா இருக்கு. ஏன் நெகட்டிவா இருக்கு? Because the concentration of the reactant goes on decreases. Negative because there is decrease in concentration. So decrease, negative, decrease in the concentration of the reactants. Product in the whole apna enna podalappa minus, I can write like that, minus del R podala. Correct? Minus del R I can write. Minus del R. Now coming to product. Product enadhu? Concentration goes on increase. Concentration goes on increase, then it assumes a positive value. Increase and a positive value positive value then the concentration of the product goes on increase. Appo na enna podalam? I can write plus. Correct? I can write what? I can write plus del concentration of P. Time ko onnu prachana illa del P. Ipo paaruga, this is minus del R, that is disappearance or change in the concentration of the reactants. Enna change? Decrease. What change? Decrease. Decrease in the concentration of R. Enna irukku? Final concentration to initial concentration. R2 minus R1. So you can expand the calculation here. Now coming to the product. What will be the product? That is plus del P. What is this plus implies? Increase in concentration. Increase in concentration of the product. Product concentration increase. Inga 100 is 0 initial. Reaction தொடங்க 100 என்னாகும்? 99, 98 அப்படியே குறைஞ்சிட்டு போகும். 97, 96 குறைஞ்சிட்டே இருக்கு. இங்க 0 ல இருந்து ப்ராடக்ட்டே ஃபார்ம் ஆகல. reaction தொடங்கல. reaction தொடங்கின பிறகு reactor concentration decrease ஆகுது. product concentration increase. 0 ல இருந்து 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goes on increase. அப்ப increase னா plus value போட்டுருங்க. அப்ப what will happen here? Plus P2 minus change in time. Change in time, that is T2 minus T1 reaction. So overall rate of the chemical reaction, now see, that is rate of the chemical reaction will be equal to minus del into concentration of R divided by del T. This is rate of the reactants. Now, rate of product in the form of the rate of the product will be equal to plus del into concentration of the product divided by del T. So this is considered as equation 1 and this becomes equation. Okay. So now based on this, we can identify next topic, average rate of chemical reaction. Average rate of chemical reaction. That is average rate average. Average rate of the chemical reaction will be equal to minus del into concentration of R divided by del T. So if you expand minus concentration of R2 minus concentration of R1 the whole divided by T2 minus T2. Correct? Rate average for the reactant. Now coming to the rate average for the product. What will happen? Plus del into concentration of T divided by del T will be equal to plus concentration of P2 minus concentration of P1 the whole divided by del T. This is equation number 4, average rate. For this we have a graph. The graph revise now let's listen rate of chemical reaction. So step of pathway 1. Reactant reacts, giving rise to the formation of a product. Reactant initial concentration is 100%, reaction rate gets start. Product concentration becomes 0. Once when the reaction starts, the concentration of the reactant goes on decrease with increase in the concentration of the product. Now R is a reactant, there is a decrease in the concentration of the reactant, that is minus is the decrease, delta will change in the concentration of the reactant. Whereas if you go for a product plus del into concentration of P, that is change in the concentration of P. What is this plus implies? Increase in the concentration of a product under the time change, time period, that is del T. If I expand minus del R everything I expand minus concentration of R2, initial concentration minus final concentration, R2 minus R1. Here what's happening? Disappearance of the reactants. So plus minus implies plus. What is happening here? Appearance of the product. Appearance of the product. Appearance of the product is given plus. So plus del P, change in concentration of the product, which is equal to concentration of P2 minus concentration of P1. Now what is this del T implies? That is change in time, that is T2 minus T1. Now the overall rate of the chemical reaction, rate of the reactants, rate of products and rate of reactant will be equal to minus del into concentration of R divided by del T. The rate of product will be equal to plus del concentration of P divided by del T. Now average rate of chemical reaction, average rate of a reactant will be equal to minus del into concentration of R divided by del T. That is equal to minus concentration of R2 minus concentration of R1 divided by P2 minus P1. Then average rate of product will be equal to plus del into concentration of P divided by del T. That is equal to concentration of P2 minus P1 divided by del T. Okay, now we will plot a graph. We'll see the graph now. First, we'll take in the exam you can expect this graph. Plot a graph for the Okay, now this becomes 0, this becomes t1, t2, and this becomes t3. Now for the reactant, this becomes R1, concentration of R2, this becomes concentration of R2. Okay, now I am plotting the graph, that is R1 to T1, now R2 to T2, R3 to T3, like this I have plotted the graph. If I take a curve, what will be the curve that I will be getting? This is the curve. Is it a parabolic curve? Right? The parabolic curve will be like this again. Isn't it? So, in the time gap, this time gap is delta. Isn't it? So, in the time gap, I am getting a tangent line. I am getting what? A tangent line. If I now triangle plot see now. So this is nothing but a tangent line which is a slope. This is nothing but I can write it as minus d into concentration of the change now by r, and this is nothing but dt. And r instantaneous reaction will be equal to reactant minus d into concentration of r divided by dt. After the slope, what is the slope that we are getting? Slope minus so it is a negative value. And a reactant is negative, so slope is negative. If I this is what the concentration of reactants. Change in time I have taken. Change in time. If a reactants I have plotted a graph, I will plot I have taken R1, R2, R3, T1, T2, T3. Now, compare we'll plot a graph for the products. Product we go for a product. Now we worry here becomes 0, T1, T2 becomes T3. Given here it becomes T1 becomes T2, that is concentration level. Then here it becomes T3. Difference path again I will put again. R1, R2, R3 decrease in concentration. P1, P2, P3 increase in concentration. Here upper R1, R2, R3. Here P1, P2, P3 increase in the concentration. Let me combine. Combine P1, here it becomes P2, and here it becomes P3. Correct? Graph. Now, the parabolic curve will be in this form. So, I am going to go difference part. Parabolic curve. So, if I like the tangent line, will be this. Will be the tangent. This becomes plus B into concentration of P, this becomes dt. So therefore here all instantaneous of product will be equal to, all instantaneous of a product will be equal to plus B into concentration of the P divided by dt. And therefore what is the slope that I am getting? The slope that I am getting is that is plus V into concentration. Example கண்டிப்பா கேட்பாங்க. இங்க what is the slope? Negative. A negative minus V into concentration of R. The concentration goes on decrease. Here the concentration goes on increase. Time increase ஆக concentration of the product increase. இங்க time increase ஆக concentration of the reactant decrease. அதனால எனக்கு ஸ்லோப் கிடைச்சிருக்கிறது நெகட்டிவ் ஸ்லோப். இங்கே concentration increase ஆயிட்டே இருக்கு. அப்ப எனக்கு கிடைச்சிருக்கிற ஸ்லோப் is what? Positive slope. So this is nothing but average rate of the chemical reaction for the graph. This is also for the reactant average rate of the chemical reaction for the graph. So if we will write this part here, what we can write, புரிஞ்சிருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். இப்போ இந்த கிராஃப் வச்சு क्वेश्चंस கேட்பாங்க. நீட் எக்ஸாம் அப்ப இந்த கிராஃப் plot பண்ணி கிராஃப் போட்டுட்டு அதை plot பண்ண சொன்னாங்க. the slope என்ன, what is the tangent னு கேக்குறாங்க. So you must know now reactant-க்கான rate என்ன rate? Average rate. Rate average is equal to minus del into concentration of R divided by dP. If I expand பண்ணலாம், that is minus del into R compared to minus R2 concentration of the reactant, R2 minus concentration of R1 divided by E2 minus E1 here. Similarly, product this, how I can write? Products போடும்போது how I can write? That is rate average for the product will be equal to plus D into concentration of the product divided by dP. So that is equal to concentration of P2 minus concentration of P1 divided by P2 minus P1. That's all. This is average rate of the product. This is the average rate of the reactants. So reactants is concentration decrease ஆக what kind of slope you are getting? Product and concentration increase ஆக what type of slope you are getting? Positive slope, negative slope. This is about rate of the chemical reaction and average rate of chemical reaction. இப்போ இது வரைக்கும் நம்ம என்னென்ன படிச்சிருக்கோம்? First chemical kinetics na enna. Second, what is the rate of chemical reaction? Third one, average rate of chemical reaction. The average rate of chemical reaction கான graph also அனுப்புறோம். Now we go to the textbook sum. Textbookல இதுக்கு அடுத்து average rate graph கடந்த உடனே sums இருக்கு. அந்த sums போகும். அதுக்கு முன்னாடி representation ஒரு சில representations இருக்கு. That representation equations க்கு represent பண்ணி எழுத வேண்டியது இருக்கு. That we will write. Okay. So these are the three questions in the book. We have to represent these equations in terms of rate of chemical reaction. Okay. Now we will start with the first example. Mercury. Isn't it? Hg is mercury. Mercury with chlorine gives HgCl2. Rate will be equal to minus del into concentration of Hg divided by del T. That is equal to minus del into concentration of chlorine divided by del T. That is equal to plus del into concentration of mercury chloride HgCl2 divided by del T. என்ன டிஃபரன்ஸ் இருக்கு? இது reactant. நான் ஏற்கனவே சொன்னேன் reactant உடைய concentration decrease ஆகும். அதனால minus. Change delta change in concentration of Hg divided by del T. Change in time also is possible. That is equal to minus del. Cl2 is also on the reactant side. So minus del into concentration of Cl2 divided by del T. That is equal to this mercury chloride is nothing but what? It's a product. So product concentration should goes on increase. So plus del into concentration of HgCl2 divided by del T. This is for the first sum. Now coming to the second sum. What is the second? We have second is rate will be equal to by 2 del concentration of hydrogen iodide, which is the reactant divided by change in time, that is equal to வெறும் hydrogen number of moles எதுவும் கொடுக்கல, so அப்போ கொடுக்கலன்னா ப்ராப்ளம் இல்லை, plus del into concentration of H2 divided by del T, that is equal to plus del into concentration of iodine divided by del T. That's all. So this is for hydrogen iodide. Okay, let's see. Third one, what we have is third one. Third one you see. Third one, what is the equation that I have written is third equation 5Br minus plus, isn't it? BrO3 minus plus 6H plus, giving rise to the formation of 3-bromine plus 3-1. We will write the H of this equation. Now, A will be equal to 5 is what? Minus 1 by 5 del concentration of Br minus divided by concentration of change in time. That is will be equal to even the BrO3 minus number of moles எதுவும் கொடுக்கல, அப்ப நம்ம minus del into BrO3 minus divided by del T. Next 6H plus, that is equal to number of moles is 6, so minus 1 by 6 del H plus divided by del T, that is equal to 3 Br is on the product side, so plus number of moles is 3, so it becomes fraction 1 plus 1 by 3 concentration of Br2 divided by del T. Isn't it? That is will be equal to plus 3 water, so plus 1 by 3 del into concentration of water divided by del T. This is how we have to represent this equation. So we have to write the equation. Okay, so in the basic and everything, one mark question you can expect. 1 mark they may ask you in the examination, so you must be able to write. Expand panning in terms of chemical kinetics la nam expand panni eludradhu, this is very important. Okay, now we go to the sums problems. Now we get into the sum. This is textbook example sum. You can see it is the page number 100. It's an important question which you can expect in the board examination. This question has been so lengthy question, you have to understand carefully. Now let me read out the question. The decomposition of nitrogen pentoxide in CCl4 at 318 Kelvin has been studied by monitoring the concentration of N2O5 in the solution. So what they have done, N2O5 is undergoing decomposition in the presence of CCl4. What is the temperature that they are maintaining? 318 Kelvin. Okay, the decomposition nadakradha, how they are monitoring? By monitoring the concentration, change in concentration of N2O5. N2O5 is the reactant. N2O5 is undergoing decomposition in the presence of CCl4 at a temperature of 318 Kelvin by monitoring the change in the concentration of the reactant. Reactant today N2O5 today concentration change ஆகுது. Monitor பண்ணிட்டு decomposition reaction observe பண்றாங்க. Now next line. Initially the concentration of N2O5 is initially the concentration of N2O5 is 2.33 mole liter inverse, and after a time change in time to 184 minutes it is reduced to 2.08 mole liter inverse. Initially the concentration of the reactant, that is solution. initial concentration of the reactant will be equal to 2.33 mole liter inverse. And after a time t, so change in time also we have given. Change in time it is equal to 184 minutes that they have given. Isn't it? Change in time is equal to 184 minutes. It is reduced to, it is means what? The concentration of N2O5 is reduced to 2.08 mole liter inverse. So final concentration will be equal to 2.08 mole liter inverse. Isn't it? So what is the reaction? 2 moles of N2O5 is undergoing decomposition, giving rise to the formation of nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. If a question, calculate the average rate of the reaction in terms of minutes, in terms of hour, and in terms of seconds. So in terms of hour, in terms of minutes, in terms of seconds. First, average rate of the chemical reaction. Now, average rate formula theriyum. Average rate of the reactant will be equal to minus del into concentration of R divided by del T. In the minus del into concentration of R நம்ம எப்படி மாத்தி எழுத முடியும்? Minus R2 concentration of R2 minus concentration of R1 divided by T2 minus T1 ன்னு எழுதலாம். இல்லையா? That we know. Now what is the rate of the production of nitrogen dioxide during this period? வேற கேட்கிறாங்க. எவ்வளவு amount of nitrogen dioxide can be formed, can be produced? That is the second question which we have to do. Isn't it? Now, இது எல்லாமே கொடுத்திருக்காங்க, எல்லாமே நம்ம எழுதிட்டோம். இப்போ நாம you see the time மட்டும் ஒரு வாட்டி நம்ம பார்க்கலாம். The del T is equal to 184 minutes. இப்போ நான் இத hour கன்வர்ட் பண்ணனும்னா I have to divide it by 60. 1 hour will be equal to 60 minutes. So therefore 184 minutes divided by 60. So that will be equal to என்ன value வருதோ that will be in terms of mass. Suppose del T ஓட value is equal to நான் seconds convert பண்ணனும். அப்ப 184 into 60 that value என்ன ஆகும்? That value in terms of mass. இது மட்டும் நீ எழுதி வெச்சுக்கணும். ஏன்னா mass divided by 60 அப்படிங்கிறது தெரிஞ்சிரும். 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So when you divide, so what will be the answer that you will be getting is 3.06 hours கிடைக்கும். அதே மாதிரி 184 into 60 when you multiply and see, you will be getting the answer. The value is 11040 seconds. So seconds convert பண்றது minutes ஓட into 60, hours divided by 60. என்ன பண்ணா நல்லா தெரியும். Now we get into the sum. First, average formula, isn't it? Average rate. Rate average. That is rate average will be equal to எல்லாமே reactant தான். அதாவது minus d into concentration of R divided by dt minus del into concentration of R divided by del T. So that is equal to minus concentration of R2 minus concentration of R1 divided by del T. போட்டோமா? இப்போ வேல்யூ சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட் பண்ணுவோமா? What is that equation? முதல்ல எடுத்த உடனே நம்பர் ஆஃப் மோல்ஸ் செக் பண்ணிக்கணும். நேற்று டைம்ல மோல்ஸ் கொடுத்திருக்காங்க, 2 மோல்ஸ் கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. நான் ஏற்கனவே சம்ஸ்லேயே கொடுத்திருக்கேன். 2 வந்ததுன்னா என்ன செய்யணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு அதை சேஞ்ச் பண்ணும்போது என்ன ஆகும்? That is equal to minus 1/2 into concentration of R2. R2 ஓட வேல்யூ என்னது? 2.08. 2.08 minus R1 ஓட வேல்யூ என்னது? 2.33. Concentration of 2.33. 2.08 minus this one divided by, I am going to calculate the average rate in terms of minutes. மட்டும் நான் calculate பண்ண போறேன். அப்ப minutes ஓட வேல்யூ என்னது? 184 minutes. 184 minutes. புரியுதா நான் எப்படி எழுதிருக்கேன்னு சொல்லி? So, what is rate average in terms of minutes போட்ட क्वेश्चन என்ன கேட்டிருக்காங்க calculate average rate in terms of hours minutes and seconds average rate in terms of minutes போட்டுட்டேன் average rate in terms of minutes அப்ப இப்படி ஓலா எப்படி நம்ம சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட் பண்ணனும் that is equal to minus 1 by 2 into concentration of R2 that is 2.08 minus concentration of 2.33 divided by 184. So now this becomes minus 1 by 2. When I subtract, இது ரெண்டு நான் தனித்தனியா subtract பண்றேன். So subtract பண்ணா 2.33. This becomes 2.08. When I subtract, what will be the answer that I will get? This becomes what? 15. So 15/8. Yeah. So இத மாதிரி நீ subtract பண்ணி போட்டேனா you will be getting the answer. What is the answer? Anything when you subtract and when you write, you will get an answer. Then subtract பண்ணுவோமா? Now this becomes what? 13. இல்லையா ஒன்னு borrow பண்ணு. This becomes 2. So நீ subtract பண்ணி போட்டேனா so 2.08 minus 2.33 it is 2.08 minus 2.33. So what you will get? Minus 0.25. Then you check பண்ணி பார்க்கறதுல நீ என்னடா போடலாம் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் என்ன பண்ணுங்க 2.33 மேல போடு then 2.08 so subtraction only we have to do. So when you subtract what will happen? This is a greater number, it becomes 13. Upper 13 8 it becomes 5. So what you have given? So it becomes 2 here. Then 2 minus 2 becomes 0. So 0.25 which is a greater number 2.33. So that you have to place it here. So apna minus 1 by 2 into minus 0.25 isn't it divided by 184. Correct? Now next step. What is the next step that we have to do? This minus into minus will becomes plus 0.25. எப்பவுமே rate of the critical reaction positive value வந்தா into 2 into 184. You multiply and write 8 4 2s are 8. 8 2s are 16. Balance 1 2 1 3. So 368. So that is equal to you divide and see. 0.25 divided by 368 it is equal to 6.79 into 10 to the power of answer is when you divide and see you will be getting 6.79 into 10 to the power of minus 5 unit என்னது இதெல்லாமே mole liter inverse. This is what minutes. Now every unit is very very important. 6.79 into 10 to the power of minus 5 mole liter inverse minute inverse. Minute inverse. This is the answer. இதோட answer first step in terms of hours நான் calculate பண்ணிட்டேன். Similarly, I have to go for calculating in terms of minutes to liter in terms of hours that I have to calculate. Now, shall we do next step? Step 2. Another rate average in terms of hours will be equal to same formula minus L into concentration of R divided by T that is equal to minus into R to find concentration minus initial concentration divided by T. So now that is equal to minus 1 by 2. First minus 1 by 2 போட்டோம் இல்லையா and 2 molecules of L2O5. So minus 1 by 2. What is the R2 value of this? 2.08 minus and value will get 2.33. Isn't it? Minus 2.33 the whole divided by in terms of hours. Somebody hours value calculated that is 3.06. So again first you subtract this one, then you multiply with this number, denominator also you multiply, then you simplify it. Divide by simplify பண்ணா you will get the answer. So the answer நான் ஷார்ட்டா எழுதிட்டேன் that is 4.07 into 10 to the power of minus 3 mole liter inverse or inverse. Also in terms of inverse, every minutes na inverse na போடுறோம் அதே மாதிரி horse also will be in terms of inverse. So 4.07 into 10 to the power of minus 3 moles. இது எதுக்கு rate average in terms of hours. இதே மாதிரி what I have to do rate average in terms of seconds ka I have to calculate, isn't it? Minutes okay, now for seconds. That also let me write. That is rate average in terms of seconds will be equal to minus del into concentration of R divided by del T, that is equal to minus concentration of R2 minus concentration of R1 divided by del T. So now that is equal to minus 1 by 2 into concentration of 2.03 minus 2.08 here, 2.08 minus 2.33 divided by time period. What is the time in terms of seconds? Na calculate kare 11040 seconds, 11040 seconds here in terms of seconds. So what will be the answer now? Minus 1 by 2. So if you substitute panna, what will be the answer that I have got is minus 0.25 the whole divided by 11040 seconds. So our answer, when you calculate, you will be getting the answer. என்ன divide பண்ணி பாருங்க, உங்களுக்கு answer தெரியும். என்ன this becomes what? Minus into minus will become plus 0.25 the whole divided by 2 into 2 into 2 and 6 2 into 11040 will be equal to 22080 divided by 22080, that is equal to இப்ப டிவைட் பண்ணோம் இல்லையா, என்ன டிவைட் பண்ணோம் 0.25 divided by 22080 will be equal to 1.13 into 10 to the power of 1234. So 1.13 into 10 to the power of minus 5 mole liter inverse second inverse. This is the answer. This will be your answer in terms of seconds. In terms of seconds. Now, a question is another question. Calculate the average rate in terms of hours. Hours are calculated here. Similarly, I calculated in terms of minutes. Minutes to calculate the answer. Then seconds also I have calculated and I have written the answer. Isn't it? And அடுத்த ஒரு question கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. What is the rate of the production of NO2 during this reaction? இப்போ NO2 இருக்கு 4 times of 4 moles of NO2. So what is the rate of production of NO2 during this period? Ask this period in terms of minutes. What is the rate of production of NO2 during this period? கேட்டிருக்காங்க. அதுக்கு எப்படி எழுதணும்? சம் எப்படி போடணும்? That எப்படி எழுதுவீங்க? That is rate of production of NO2 product concentration. That will be equal to என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கு நம்ம ஃபார்முலா பிரகாரம் we have to write down the formula. Rate of NO2 will be equal to 1/4 into del concentration of NO2 divided by del P. So this del NO2 divided by del P. So that value is given. What is the value that I have calculated? Which I have calculated is 6.79 into 10 to the power of minus 5 mole liter inverse. Okay. So that value will be equal to question first step calculate பண்ணிருக்கேன். That is equal to 6.79 into 10 to the power of minus 5 mole liter inverse minute inverse calculate பண்ணியாச்சு. 6.79 into 10 to the power of minus 5 into 4 times will be equal to 2.72 into 10 to the power of minus 3. 2.79 into 10 to the power of minus 3. So what is the value? 2.79 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Unit again unit. What is the unit? Mole liter inverse minute inverse. That's all. This is what we have to do this sum. திரும்ப ஒரு வாட்டி நம்ம படிப்போம். திருப்பி ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அந்த நான் ஒரு வாட்டி போட்டு காட்டுறேன் இந்த சம் எப்படி போடணும்னு. Once again listen carefully. இதே சம் திருப்பி போடுறேன். போர்டு எக்ஸாம்ல கேட்டிருந்தாங்க. நல்லா கவனிச்சுக்கோ. Then we go to the textbook la two sums they ask. That also we will do it. Read the question. The decomposition of nitrogen pentoxide NCCl4 at 380 Kelvin has been studied by monitoring the concentration of N2O5 in a solution. Initially the concentration of N2O5 is 2.33. So the solution la given given initial concentration. Initially the concentration of N2O5 is 2.33. N2O5 is the reactant side. That's the confusion. So initial concentration of N2O5 is 2.33 mole liter inverse. So R1 will be equal to 2. So concentration of R1, that value will be equal to 2.33 mole liter inverse. Then and after a time period they have given delta or value. What is the delta value? 184 minutes given. Further, concentration of the reactant has been reduced to 2.08 mole liter inverse. So concentration of R2 has been reduced to 2.08 mole liter inverse. Next. Now you have to calculate the average rate of the reaction in terms of hours, minutes and seconds. So time they have mentioned minutes they have given. Now you have to calculate the average rate in terms of minutes, in terms of hours, similarly in terms of seconds also you have to calculate. For hours calculate panna 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So therefore 184 divided by 60. So here what will happen? 184 into 60. So 184 divided by 60. Okay, so that value will be equal to 3. And the value only multiply பண்ணி பார்த்தா you will get it. That is equal to 3.06 hours. Whereas 184 into 60 will be equal to 11040 seconds. Now what we have to identify? Average rate in terms of minutes first. Average rate of the chemical reaction. Now step 1. Average rate in terms of minutes will be equal to minus del into concentration of R divided by del T. That will be equal to minus concentration of R2 minus concentration of R1 divided by T2 minus T1. So that is will be equal to, what is this R2 value? 2.08. அதுக்கு முன்னாடி நான் என்ன கால்குலேட் பண்ணனும்னு சொன்னேன், நம்பர் ஆஃப் மோல்ஸ் சேர்க்கணும். நம்பர் ஆஃப் மோல்ஸ் இஸ் வாட் 2 கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. அப்ப minus 1/2 into concentration of R1 is what 2. Concentration of R2, what is the concentration of R2? 2.08 minus concentration of R1 is 2.33. Whole divided by minutes is 284. Similarly, minus 1/2, இப்போ இதை நான் calculate பண்ணி என்ன ஆன்சர் பண்றேன். இங்க minus 1/2 into 2.08 minus 2.33, the whole divided by in terms of hours, in terms of hours, in terms of minutes, next in terms of seconds will do. Now hours வரும்போது எவ்வளவு 3.06 hours. Thank you answer. Seconds வரும்போது same as like that minus 1/2 into 2.08 minus 2.33 concentration divided by 11040 seconds. So now I have to calculate the answers. Units units fill up பண்ணனும். இங்க அதே மாதிரி mole liter inverse. This is for minutes. Minute inverse. Similarly here mole liter inverse minute. Sorry, this is for hours. So hour inverse. This becomes what second inverse. Yeah, a mole liter inverse second inverse. This is a okay. So you calculate and you find the answer for these steps. Is not clear? Now we so this is actually 184. Yeah, minutes minus 1/2 into 2.08 minus 2.33 divided by 184. Hours வரும்போது 3.06 hours. Then similarly seconds வரும்போது 11040 seconds. So calculate and you will be getting the answer. This is how we are going to do this. Okay. Now we go to the exercise sum. So now textbook exercise sum, page number same 100, index question 4.1. So previous examples we have done now, same as like that we are going to do this 4.1. Now listen to this question, so you can expect one question for the board examination. Easy sum. Listen carefully. 4.1. For the reaction, the reactants react to give rise to the formation of a product. Any reaction happening? The concentration of the reactant changes from everyone change 0.03 mole to 0.02 mole. This is molar concentration. Molar concentration see 0.03 molar concentration I am mole liter inverse. Example of the mole liter inverse is m molar concentration. The molar concentration I can replace and write as mole liter inverse also. So 0.03 m 0.02 m change the molar concentration of the reactant. What is the delta T value that they have given? 25 minutes they have given. Now we have to calculate the average rate of the chemical reaction in terms of minutes and seconds alone. Previous number in terms of minutes, in terms of seconds, in terms of hours in terms of minutes and seconds. First, என்னென்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்க முதல்ல எழுதுவோமா சொல்யூஷன்ல. First solutionல given concentration of 1 that is 0.03 m. Now concentration of R2 they have given, that is equal to 0.02 m they have given. Now what is the time that they have given? Delta T of the value they have given, that is 25 minutes. So now delta T of the value seconds பண்ண convert பண்ணோம்னா seconds ஓட calculate பண்ண average rate. So therefore delta T of the value in terms of seconds now 25 into 60 seconds. 60 will give you in terms of seconds. So 25 into 60 you calculate it, tell me fast. 25 into 60 is equal to 1500 seconds. 1500 seconds. If average rate equation shall be right, the formula average rate average in terms of minutes first will be equal to minus del into concentration of R divided by del T, that is equal to minus concentration of R2 minus concentration of R1 the whole divided by del T. The number of moles என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்களா? R gives P number of moles முன்னாடி இன்டர்வல் no problem. What is R2 value? R2 value will be minus 0.03 into minus R2 value is what? R2 minus R1, isn't it? R2 minus R1, so that is minus R2 value 0.02 minus R1 value is 0.03 whole divided by in terms of minutes 25 minutes divided by 25. When you substitute you will get the answer என்ன செய்கிறேன் ஃபஸ்ட்டு 0.02 minus 0.03 fast calculate 0.02 minus 0.03 will be equal to minus 0.01. So if I substitute பண்ணுறேன் என்ன வேல்யூ வருது? Let me write somewhere. No, substitution காக I am writing somewhere. Let me write it here. So இது ரெண்டுல நான் சப்ட்ராக்ட் பண்ணேன்னா getting minus of minus 0.01 the whole divided by 25. That is equal to answer. Yeah, minus of minus 1 divided by 25. So when I calculate 0.01 divided by 25 will be equal to 4 into 10 to the power of minus 4. So the minus minus it becomes root of plus. So 0.01 divided by 25 is 4 into 10 to the power of minus 5 mole liter inverse minute inverse. இதே மாதிரி இங்க கால்குலேட் பண்ணா என்ன ஆகும்? இந்த சம் இந்த ஸ்டெப்க்கு what will be the answer? 0.02 minus 0.03 will become minus of minus 0.01 the whole divided by 1500 seconds. That is equal to divide பண்ணி போடுவோமா? So that is 0.01 divided by 1500 it is equal to 6 into 6.67 into 10 to the power of minus 5 mole liter inverse second inverse answer. So exercise number first sum answer I given. Question reaction கொடுத்திருக்காங்க reactants react to increase the formation of a product. Now the concentration of a reactant changes from 0.03 mole to 0.02 m in 25 minutes. So concentration of R1, concentration of R2 may be also they are given. Now we have to calculate the average rate in terms of minutes and in terms of seconds. In terms of minutes that we talk about 25 minutes direct substitute பண்ணிக்கலாம். In terms of seconds போது minutes have to convert into seconds. So then 25 into 60 when I multiply I will be getting the answer as 1500 seconds delta. If the average rate is formula தெரியும் minus delta into concentration of R divided by delta that is equal to minus concentration of R2 minus concentration of R1 divided by delta. So when you substitute you will be getting the answer for the average rate in terms of minutes. Similarly average rate in terms of seconds also we can calculate. Okay, so this is your exercise number 4.1. Now see the sum 4.2 in text question. In a reaction 2 moles of A which is a reactant reacts to give rise to the formation of a product. 2A reacts to give rise to the formation of a product. Now the concentration of A decreases from 0.5 mole liter inverse to 0.04 mole liters inverse in 10 minutes. Calculate the rate. Calculate the average rate of the chemical reaction. Minutes, seconds, so now take write what is given in the question should be written, isn't it? So what are the things that they have given? Concentration of R1, concentration of R2. What is concentration of R1? Concentration of R1 will be 0.5 mole liter inverse. Concentration of R2 will be what? 0.4 mole liter inverse. What is the time duration? Delta T value is 10 minutes. Now we have to calculate the average rate, the rate of the chemical reaction. So average rate of the chemical reaction, the average rate, rate average will be equal to rate average will be equal to minus del into concentration of R divided by del T. That is equal to minus concentration of R2 minus concentration of R1 divided by delta T. So that will be equal to the minus concentration of R2 minus concentration of R1. Now R2 oda value தெரியும் R1 oda value தெரியும். Number of moles value substitute பண்றதுக்கு முன்னாடி I have to check with the number of moles. எவ்வளவு number of moles minus 0.5 will be is equal to minus 0.1 minus 0.1 divided by what is the delta T or value? 10 minutes. So 10. So divided by 10. So 0.1 divided by 10. So அது போடுறதுக்கு முன்னாடி நான் இப்படி சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட் பண்ணிடலாம்ல. this becomes minus into minus will becomes what? Will becomes plus. Plus 0.1 divided by 2 into 10 becomes 20. So that is equal to, so 0.1 divided by 20 will be equal to 0.005. That is 5 into 10 to the power of minus 3 mole liter inverse minute inverse. 5 into 10 to the power of minus 3 mole liter inverse minute inverse. This is the answer. Okay, I hope so you can understand. Average rate of chemical reaction will be substitute பண்ணனும். First 2 digits we have to subtract divided by 10, then you multiply, so then it becomes 0.1 divided by 20, then directly you just divide and see, you will be getting the answer. So that's all. So once we will refresh what are the things that we have studied today. So in chemical kinetics lesson we have started. Chemical kinetics part 1 we have started, and the chemical kinetics what is chemical kinetics, thermodynamics principle and chemical equilibrium, chemical kinetics very important, or rate of chemical reaction is very very important to proceed before the chemical process. Chemical reaction we must know about the rate. We must know about the order of the reaction. Rate of the chemical reaction must be known, isn't it? So there are a few other examples I have given. Then the next thing what I told you, rate of the chemical reaction. Eppadi adha nama calculate pananum, the appearance of product and disappearance of R. Then I have drawn and show you the graph. Average rate of the reactant, average rate of the product, what is the slope, tangent line enga form ஆகுது, what is the slope, positive ஆ இருக்கா நெகட்டிவ் ஆ இருக்கா, அப்புறம் R instantaneous value for the reactant is minus D into concentration of R divided by dt. R instantaneous for the rate of a product will be equal to plus D into concentration of P divided by dt. That also I have written, அப்புறம் graph போட்டு காமிச்சாச்சு. Based on this, we have few sums. One example sum in the textbook, page number 100, and similarly you will be having two exercise sums also given in the page number 100. So adala example average rate da calculate panna solranga in terms of seconds, in terms of minutes, and also in terms of hours. So 3 sums we have done, and tomorrow we will continue with the next topic, that is the chemical reaction depends on the following factors, various factors. Enna factors? Temperature dependent rate constant அப்படின்றது, Arrhenius concept இருக்கு, and all those concepts we will continue in the next class. Thank you very much. So write everything in your notebook. Okay, thank you.